Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Plants vs. Zombies. Okay, so there are three important things I need to mention. First things first, off screen, I played these two minigames, Zombotany and Walnut Bowling. We'll get more into Zombotany here in a sec because I realized we haven't played that minigame yet. That was a flat out, admittedly, I was totally lying when I said that we have not played Zombotany yet. Or, actually, maybe not lying, but, I didn't know. I completely forgot that we did not play Zombotany, but for some reason, I guess I, kind of told myself in the back of the head that I did play it because, it's just, because it comes before Walnut Bowling. We did Walnut Bowling in the game, so I guess that's how I kind of got mixed up with that. But anyways, on the other side, as I was playing, Zombotany, I actually got the, Penny Pincher achievement, so I figured I should mention that since I did not get it on screen. And basically, what the Penny Pincher is, you pick up 30 coins in a row on a single level without letting them any disappear. And to be honest, I really think that this is probably one of the easiest achievements to get in the game. So, it's not really that big of a surprise I got off screen. But, anyways, and also, another thing I should mention is that we have enough money now because I did those two games and got a lot of extra money. We now have enough money for this. The 9 seed slot, which is very, very, very useful. So now, in each level we can carry up to 9 seeds, obviously. And we also have the option of buying the 10 seed slot, which is the very last seed slot upgrade in the entire game, which is worth $80,000. So we don't have anywhere near enough money for that. So now we have, once again, become a poor person because we wasted all of our money, in a fraction of a second. And this will also be very useful to have later. I'll explain this later, but it's just something really useful you can have. And, of course, as always, there's also these other plants here that we can also buy from Crazy Dave, but we don't quite have any more money left, so we need to continue on with this. And so, moving on through the minigames. Once again, as I said before, I was wrong. We have not played Zombotany yet, so we're going to change that by playing it now. On screen, of course, because I just played it off screen. And I think I'll be using exactly the same setup that I use off-screen, and that would be having a bunch of... okay, well, actually, I'll explain this. I should probably explain what's going on. As you may notice, instead of zombie heads, these zombies have plants for heads. And these plants are bad guys. They are against you. So we got zombies with pea shooters for heads, and zombies with walnuts for heads. These are the only two kinds of zombies we'll be running into, so it's not really that big of a deal. I mean, you can obviously tell what their strengths and weaknesses... Well, actually, they don't really have any more weaknesses than regular zombies do, but you get the idea. You get, what's going to happen, sort of. But with that, we're going to go with a setup that will require a lot of sun, so we're going to go with the, repeater, yeah. So we're gonna get double sunflower. This is not something I had in my previous setup, so this is something new. And also it's new as a potato mine. We're gonna need plenty of those, actually, for the setup I'll be using. We're gonna need pumpkins too, walnuts, spikeweed. And actually, since we have an extra seed slot, that's actually not gonna be a problem. Well, actually, kinda. Well, I don't know. All we want pretty much is just our essentials, and that's what these are. So here we go, on to Zombotany. And this break will take care of the first zombie, so that's gonna be another great way to save sun. So it starts off like just a regular level, nothing too surprising, You got lawnmowers to the left, you got grassy lawn here, you got your sunflowers setting up, except this time I'm actually gonna be setting up like this, because, and I'll explain my setup, here in a second. But basically it starts off with, having the entire first row be mostly just sunflowers, except for the last two spaces. The last two spaces will be a tall nut right here, and a spikeweed right here. Now, the thing is that you may notice that these guys are automatically shooting peas out of their mouths, since they're pea shooters. These peas will damage your plants, so basically you do not want to, assume that these peas are, harmless since pea shooters are normally on your side, but not in this case. At least unless you're the one who planted it. So yes, I don't know how many hits exactly it takes for a zombie to destroy a plant, but I'm going to assume it's 10 hits. That'd be my assumption. I hope so. And you know what? I was just reminded I should probably set my Skype to Do Not Disturb, but I think it's too late since I'm already in the middle of recording anyways. But you know, until we can get this setup quite going, we're gonna use a squash to take just our emergency plans to take care of these guys. Now, there are very few ways you can deal with the... Oh, crap. We already got set up. Dang it. Okay, so... There are some exceptions to, plants getting damaged by the peas, and an example of that would be the potato mines. The potato mines are completely safe from the pea shooters because they're pretty much at their feet. So that means that they will not be affected by the peas that are being shot over their heads, which is a very, very good thing about the potato mines, which is why it's one of the plants that I totally recommend in this level. And sorry, just my throat again, I guess. I don't know. I did have a sore throat actually a couple days ago, but it's starting to go away now. And the weird thing is that normally when I get a sore throat, it lasts for quite a while, and it's very annoying when it does. Because let me tell you, it's not very pleasant, and usually. But like I said, it's just something I usually have to deal with for at least a few days, at the very least. It always takes like a few days for it to go away, and it's very annoying while it lasts. Okay, so this is our first row complete, well, except for the twin sunflowers, which will make this setup go by a lot faster. But the rest of the setup is going to be at least 1 or 2 columns of repeaters on the other 4 lanes. So, and that's basically what the plan is. But thankfully, the tall nut will be blocking all the hits from the pea shooters that come on this, lane, and the spike wheel will be what takes care of them. So, as you can see, that's pretty much what the plan is for Zombotany. And this is pretty much the same. There is actually a second variation of Zombotany. We'll be playing later that will have more powerful zombie plants, but for the time being, this is really all we have to deal with for now. It's just, pea shooters and walnut zombies, and we got a problem down here. Okay, so I guess I'm gonna have to pay the price for not paying enough attention to the bomb row. It means we're going to lose a lawnmower, but that's fine. I'm not gonna, sweat it with just one lawnmower, especially since, especially due to the fact that we did not lose any plants there, mind you. I mean, in fact, the only plants we should be losing in these levels is just the pumpkins, I should say, because pumpkins are obviously what we're going to be using to protect our plants as we see fit. Alright, so I'm recording this on Friday. I still have not put today's episode up, which I probably should do real soon, because I know that people are waiting on seeing that. I really hate it when I make people wait, and I know it doesn't seem like that, because, I just seem to take forever to get my videos up, and usually they're not up until like 8 o'clock at night or so. Which is pretty late for some people, especially those who are on the East Coast. Because I live on the West Coast, so people who live on the East Coast are, their time zones are way different than mine. You guys are like 3 hours ahead of me, so, for me, posting a video at 8 o'clock means like 11 o'clock for people on the East Coast, and, I always feel bad whenever I do that, and I really need to, I don't know, just really plan out when I post my videos, but I don't think that's ever. Well, I shouldn't say that's never gonna happen, but I just don't think it'll happen anytime soon. Like maybe it will happen like later on in life when I actually start to get a bit more, organized and stuff like that. As I, get a bit more mature and stuff like that, like can actually, manage stuff a lot better than that. That'll definitely be the day. But, as far as I'm concerned, I really should, consider at least for the, at least for now, crap, I forgot we don't have that yet. You guys probably already know what it is, because I keep on, like, spoiling it by, like, trying to use it and whatnot. Because I'm so used to having complete files, so that's totally on me. We use a potato mine for now on this guy. Okay, so I guess despite having, twin sunflowers up here, we're still, well, actually, no, it's not the fact that we don't have enough, twin sunflower, that we don't have enough sun, it's that that we're not charging up our plants fast enough. And honestly, I can't really blame the game for that, I really can't. Alright, let's replace our walnut with a fresh one, there we go. But let's just say that later on we'll get an upgrade that will actually allow us to not have to delete a plant in order to, plant a fresh one, if you guys know what I mean. Those of you who played the game, you know what I'm talking about. It's actually an upgrade that affects the pumpkins, walnuts, and tall nuts. So it's going to be very, very useful. Well, actually, not really. You could use it pretty much any time, but you'd have to, like, you know, dig up the plants and then replace it, you know. So this actually just saves like a few seconds, I guess, if anything. Going to, there we go. All right. So now we've got the set pretty much going. We got four repeaters down here, and meanwhile all our sun production's coming up here. So it's very, very nice. So you can pretty much see that there's not really much difference between this setup and a setup on a regular daytime level. It's just that now all the sunflowers are now on the first row instead of the first column now. You know, see, that's the only difference. In fact, you could probably use this setup for any level, actually, you know, come to think of it. But yeah, I don't know. It might just be better just to have all your sunflowers on the first column. At least not when you're doing Zombotany. When you're doing Zombotany, this is probably the best setup you can go with. Just point that out. And we need to replace this pumpkin, yeah. I don't know why I didn't notice that before, actually. But oh well. Let's get some more repeaters going, I guess. But we gotta keep in mind that these repeaters are not protected, and so, you know, and not only that, but since they're shooting the peas out of their mouths, that means they're gonna be doing extra damage by chewing on the plants, because they can still chew on your plants even with these, you know, these plants on their heads. So, jeez, how ironic is that? Like, the very thing that defends your garden is now attacking it. You know, how ironic can this get? I don't know. You know, I don't know. Are you shooting? Okay, no, we're not. Okay. Jeez. It's only a matter of time, guys. It's only a matter of time before I start, you know, getting there with my commentary. But really, I really should stop talking about it like that, because, you know, I'm pretty sure the whole third-person thing is getting really annoying. So let's actually focus on the game, I suppose. Like, I keep on telling myself to do that. It's like, there seems to be like a running thing with me, is that I keep on telling myself to, you know, focus on the game, not on the commentary. But then it, you know, sometimes that's beneficial, but not always. So you're probably thinking that it's probably gonna take forever. And I mean forever, which would make sense because, you know, due to the fact that that's how long it's taking us to, you know, save up our money, you know, lately. But since we're actually getting 1,000 sun for every minigame and every puzzle and every survival mode that we complete, that means that we're actually going to be, hang on. That means we're actually going to be earning money actually a lot faster than we were before, you know, so that's one of the benefits of getting to this part of the game, you know, where you're doing the minigames and puzzles and, you know, survival mode. And as you can see there, I actually got a, you know, bag of cash instead of getting a trophy. Well, that's because I already played the minigame once, so that means, so every time you play a minigame after the first time, you just get a bag of cash, just like you do at the end of every level in the game. That doesn't give you a plant. In fact, actually, it's the case with pretty much all the levels in adventure mode after you play them the first time. Okay, so this, my friends, is Beghouled. Actually, it's a I think actually Beghouled is made by the same exact company made this game, so it's not. I don't know if you call it a ripoff so much as I guess as a tribute, I suppose, to that game, because it is very popular. So, you know, it's a very popular puzzle game made by the same company. But pretty much this is basically a Plants vs. Zombies version of it. Basically, what you're going to be doing is you have all these plants right here, and what you have to do, and this is exactly how it works in Beghouled, you have to match up. You have to line up 3 matches, basically, like 3 plants that are the same, pretty much. And it could be in a row or a column, but you cannot actually do diagonal for some reason. I don't know why, but I guess if that were the case, that would make the game way too easy. So I can understand that for that. And each time you complete a row of 3 of the same plant, you will get a sun. Now, sometimes you might actually get a combo where, because as you can see, whenever I make a match, if I can find one, the game actually, like, you know, starts placing more plants over, and sometimes it will actually place it in a way that it actually makes matches for you. And usually when that happens, it'll start like a chain of combos where you get a massive amount of sun, you know, whenever that happens. You know, and if you take forever to find a match, the game will actually show you one to make it, you know, a little bit more easy. And also, as you can see, we have 4 options up here. There's an option to shuffle plants that costs 100 sun. And there's also an upgrade to where you can turn all of your walnuts into tall nuts, and there's one to turn all your puff shrooms into fume shrooms. And then there's an upgrade that'll allow you to turn all your repeat shooters into repeaters. So these upgrades can actually make the minigame at least, well, I guess it'll make your lawn last longer, to say the least, like, because you'll have a lot more offense going at the zombies. You know, so that's just one of the cool, you know, perspectives to this minigame. And actually now, we should probably start focusing. Well, stop saying the same stuff over and over again. It's getting annoying. Okay. Let's actually start making matches. And also, the goal is to make 75 matches. So once you make 75 matches, all the zombies die, and then you win. You get the trophy. So that's basically the gist of this minigame. And also, if you ever lose one of your plants, which is likely to happen because sometimes you gotta throw so many zombies at you that even with a setup like this, your plants will still get overwhelmed. So there's still always possibility of losing plants. And if that happens, then you can spend 200 sun to refill the crater that is caused by loss of plants, and you'll get your plants back. But it's really expensive, so... Whoa, look at that! See? I don't know how that happened, but apparently I got a lot of sun there. And now we're going to use this upgrade and get... And now... Okay, so now we have a bunch of tall nuts. It also... Not only does it make it, you know, give your lawn a lot more defense, but it also... makes it makes them a lot more visible, so that you can easily make a match out of them. And we need to make more matches. There we go. Okay. You know, it's basically the most noticeable plants in this minigame will actually make it a lot easier to make matches. You know, if you guys get what I'm saying, which you probably don't, because, you know, a lot of stuff that comes out of my mouth is always confusing. You know, and that doesn't surprise me in the slightest. But thankfully we got snow peas, you know, take care of the, you know, zombies that are somewhat fast. And there we go, we got a lot more sun, but hopefully we can get enough sun to get the puff shrooms up to fume shrooms. Maybe even because the repeater step actually costs like 1,000 sun, and that's a lot. You know, believe me, that's a lot of sun. So, you know, you'll have to really take some time on this minigame and survive at the same time if you want to, you know, get to the point where you have all repeaters, which would be very, very nice. But even then, like, even with all these upgrades to your lawn, there's still always a chance of losing this minigame. And there's no lawnmowers, so you have to take that into account as well. But basically, what you want to do, your best bet is pretty much just, you know, let's see. Yeah, your best bet is just to complete the minigame as fast as possible. That's probably, yeah, your best chance at winning this. I mean, surviving, I should say. So don't focus on getting the upgrades, just focus on beating the minigame. So that's what we're going to do now. Alright. And also, if I stop talking for some reason, that's probably because I'm focusing, because I really wanted to, you know, not lose this minigame, because that'd be really embarrassing. Believe me, it would be. Okay, there's that. And there's that. When I first played this minigame, I have to say, I was really terrible at this, so I probably would have failed Beghouled epically. And actually, the funny story about me and Beghouled, the only time I've ever played it, and I swear to God, the only time I've ever played that minigame, is when it shows up as an advertisement on a YouTube video. Like, literally, sometimes it'll show up as an advertisement, and you can actually play it right next to the YouTube video, which I always thought was really nice. I thought that was actually a much better way to advertise video games, like allowing you to play it. You know, and that will actually make people want to buy it for sure. At least, I mean, that's at least my opinion. I don't know. Could be wrong on that. Wait, definitely for sure. Okay. Alright, we got, let's see, we got magnet shrooms right there. Alright, that's good. You don't have any tallest matching, that's fine. Let's get this going. Alright, here we go. So far this is going pretty well. No complaints so far. What are you talking about complaints, dude? I don't know. But yeah, like I said, I didn't know how this minigame goes when I first played it, because I never played Beghouled before, so that would probably explain the fact that, you know, I sucked at this game at this minigame initially. You know, to a point where I literally could not find matches. In fact, my only way I could ever win this minigame, you know, when I did not know what to do, was to simply just do this. Like, just click around the screen, and then hope that I get a match at some point, you know, by chance. Or, either that, or just rely on the game giving me, you know, like saying, hey, idiot, there's a match over here, you know, like, with flashing plants, which I always thought was kind of funny, sort of. I mean, it's not something to, you know, to have a laughing fit over, but still. Okay. Alright, let's, okay, here we go. Man, I bet you a lot, this is probably gonna be one of those, Scream at Your Monitor episodes where people, like, are just looking at the screen going, hey, why doesn't he notice this match over here, or so on. Like, they're pointing at the screen going, hey, idiot, there's a match over here, why aren't you getting this? And then, like, suddenly the game shows it to me, and bro, we're getting really overwhelmed here. Holy crap, this is not good. Come on. Yeah, we need to shuffle our plans. This is not good, not good. We need to get these, oh, dang. Oh, jeez, this is not good at all. Yeah, we're getting really devastated here. This is definitely not good. Definitely not good. We need to get these matches going fast. Holy crap. Holy crap. Oh boy, oh boy. Alright, there's that. Hello, any matches? Okay, here we go, right here. We need to get it done as soon as possible because they're literally getting through the lawn right now. Oh boy, this is not good. Not good. You could easily lose this minigame if you don't pay attention enough, like I'm not. Okay. Yeah, no possible moves. Okay. Alright, there's that. There's that. Okay, 5 more matches to go and we'll win. Just barely 2. Holy crap. And to think, I was actually getting good at this minigame recently. I really was. Like, it wasn't until recently that I actually got decent in this game because now I know how to do it. But still, even then, sometimes a lot of those unlucky times where I play and I suck immensely. Okay, there's that. Are we still, hello, where? Okay, there we go. Yes, we won, just barely. Man, look how far they got, like, almost all the way across the lawn. Man, that was pretty much luck that I made it past that. But there we go, we got a trophy, so you even unlocked a new minigame, alright. Okay, guys, so we are pretty much a fourth of the way through the minigames now. And so, that concludes today's episode. Let's play Plants vs. Zombies, alright? So, see you guys next time where we play Beghouled, Seeing Stars, and possibly Zombiquarium. I don't know. You know, because you never know how long each minigame's going to take, alright? So, see you guys later. Thanks for watching. Bye.